Now, listen, you guys, it looks like the Transformer is out there basically having the internet on lock, because if it isn't her basically threatening that person who made the cheating AI video, it is her being exposed for having Nicki Minaj as one of her writers in one of her songs, okay? Meanwhile, fans are over Jennifer Aniston coming out and saying that she's over the cancel culture after what she did to Jamie Foxx, okay? And this is exactly what we're going to be talking about in this video. So if that's something that would interest you, stay tuned. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you're doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I'm doing amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, we're going to talk about this entire Cardi B and the AI situation. And for those of you who do not know what exactly is going on, there is an AI video that was circulating on Twitter, which had like voices that made it seem like, Offset was talking to a woman and, cheating on Cardi B. But to be honest, no one was believing that entire video. It was so clear that it was AI, and a lot of the Barbz pages that I follow on Twitter, none of them were even, buying that entire stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it wasn't that deep. I didn't even make a video about it because I could tell that it was fake. Do you understand? But somehow that was enough to trigger the Transformer, because she's now out there saying that, well, she's going to make an example of that person and is going to sue that person. And I'm like, where are you getting the time to be doing all of that? Shouldn't you be like in the studio doing music now that you say that you now want to go back to working on your album now that Nicki Minaj is having an album out? Like, what is your problem? Honestly speaking, it's just so wild. And I find it very wild that she is the one who's quick to sue. But when she was out here now, shout out to Ali for basically giving me the lead of this story, in the comment section, because he's the one who actually told me. And then finally I got hold of where the issue was going on and stuff like that. And so he was also just saying, like, let's not forget the time when you're circulating Akbar's, P videos. I can't say the name. I don't know if YouTube will allow me to say that. But the Akbar video that I'm talking about of her unclad. You were out here circulating that video on Twitter. No one was suing you. But each time somebody scratches, like literally a small little scratch, you're out here talking, suing, talking this, talking that. And I'm just like, at this point, I don't understand. I don't understand the double standards. Like, what would be more damaging? That person posting that fake AI video that no one believed, and you posting another woman's video when she was, at that point in time in her life. Like, what's more damaging than that? And you see a lot of people basically supporting this foolery. And I don't even understand if they are just under some spell of some sort or what exactly is happening. No, I don't understand, you guys. Let me know what you think about that entire situation. Do you think that the Transformer is justified for trying to basically sue this person? Or do you think that sometimes, for somebody who's always bragging about how rich she is, don't you think that sometimes she gets worked out too easily? Okay, now still speaking about the Transformer, you guys, we're going to talk about this entire conversation that is happening on Twitter with some fans pulling out receipts that she has Nicki Minaj as one of her writers in one of her songs. Like, when I saw this, you guys, I honestly didn't believe it. I was like, wow, no way, with the way she's acting all cocky and stuff like that. I was like, no way she could, basically have Nicki Minaj as a credited writer in any of her songs. Okay, because you do know that her delusional self is out there thinking that she is, close to Nicki Minaj's level or is even on Nicki Minaj's level. And I'm like, just mentioning you and Nicki Minaj in the same sentence, that in itself is wild in my own opinion. And I don't know how people allowed that, okay? And I blame, Charlamagne the God. He was in the forefront of that entire situation, that entire mess, in my own opinion. So yeah, back to the story at hand, you guys. Her song Pull Up, which I don't care for. That pull-up song, it has Jordan Jenkins, Jordan Terrell Carter, and Onika Maraj as the writers, okay? As the credited writers. And so people were like, oh my God, hold up. You have Nicki Minaj as your writer, and you're out here trying to disrespect her, and you're out here saying that she doesn't support any women. So it was a whole lot of mixed emotions on the internet, with people thinking that, well, Nicki actually did right for this woman, but I do not think so. I feel like she might have referenced, a Nicki Minaj bar or Nicki Minaj line in a song, because I don't see Nicki Minaj writing that week behind as. I don't want to swear. Oh my God, forgive me for that. It was just asleep. But anyway, for that week behind song, okay, I don't think Nicki Minaj co-wrote that. I think if anything, one of her intellectual property was used in this entire situation. I don't think that she would write that song. But hey, hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about that. Do you think that it's a situation where Nicki Minaj co-wrote, or do you think that, well, they referenced Nicki Minaj's work in her song? But either way, it is still wild, okay, that you would out here basically not acknowledge this woman, and you're using her work in your own work. Either way, it's still, it's still wild in my own opinion. So do hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about that. Now, the final thing that I'm going to be talking about, going to be talking about A. Karen, okay? Yeah, so Jennifer Aniston, you guys, is out here basically facing backlash for now saying that, well, she's so over the cancel culture. Now, you do know that she had that entire situation with Jamie Foxx, where she was out here apologizing and trying to make it seem like Jamie was on the wrong, and making those unacceptable comments. And honestly speaking, she overdid that entire situation. She took that entire, message out of context, and was out here trying to protect herself and stuff like that. So fans are like, well, how are you over the cancel culture when just a few days ago you were trying to cancel Jamie Foxx, who is supposed to be your friend? Do you understand what I'm saying? So fans are not feeling her. And fans are basically saying, well, they're quoting Nicki Minaj and saying that, well, that famous line. That's what they're saying in the comment section. Oh my God, you guys can be so petty sometimes. Like, you can be so petty. And I'm like, how did Angie and Brad basically get into this entire situation? One thing about black people is they will definitely troll you if you try and be a silly person, okay? So yeah, do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about Jennifer Aniston now turning around, trying to say that she dislikes the cancel culture, when she herself tried to accuse Jamie Foxx of that word. I don't know, like, some of these words are too sensitive, and I don't just want my channel to be associated with sensitive words like that. But hey, thank you very much for watching, you guys, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. And if you haven't subscribed to the T-Plug 2, you are the only one left over here. Some people are sipping different countdown tea on the T-Plug 2, and you're over here. Today, we're going to be talking about another dad. Like I told you, there's a series coming on the T-Plug 2. We're going to tackle one dad at a time, okay? Tackling them a dad a time, and we will talk about history, and history will not be erased. And I do see a lot of dads getting mad in the comment section that side, because they feel like, oh my God, we're so over it. We're not over it. We're gonna document each and every single one of those dads and the impact they've had on the Nicki Minaj H train, because listen, we will not erase that history. We will keep that history alive. She will forever be known as that woman who defeated the whole industry and its puppets. So do make sure to go to the T-Plug 2, because today there is a dad that we're going to be covering that side, okay? And how she played, a part in the H train, got used and dumped and stuff like that. Until my next one, see you.